Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to recap Game 2 of this AL Wildcard Series between the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers. Game 2, Guardians facing elimination, and they scored 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning to avoid elimination, and will force a Game 3 winner take all tomorrow, same time, 1:08 p.m. What a resilient effort by this Guardians team, you know. Yesterday I was saying, you gotta be able to score some runs. You know, your pitch can only carry you so far. You gotta be able to hit the ball. Gotta be able to hit it out of the infield to try and be able to score some runs. Get some base runners. You know, slug, hit some homers or something. And the Guardians did that in the 8th inning. Rocchio hits a solo home run to take the lead. Schneemann, I like saying that name, Schneemann, had an extra base hit for an RBI. Bo Naylor with a 3-run homer. That was the dagger. Guardians didn't make it easy in the 9th inning. Bases loaded there for Detroit, but luckily they were able to get out of it. But just resilient, man. The Guardians, just resiliency, man. A resounding, series-saving statement from the Guardians. They hit 3 home runs. Or they hit, I think they hit 3 homers in this game. Cobbled together 4.1 scoreless innings from 5 relievers. Tanner Bobby was okay. Now he gave up 5 hits and 3 walks. A lot of traffic, but only gave up 1 earned run because the Tigers struggled with RISP, which we'll talk about. And there was a... When you leave 15 runners left on base and 1 for 15 with RISP, that's just unacceptable. And I guess Tigers fans were a little bit upset with that call. The umpires and the runner tagged out at third, and the run didn't score at home. He was out, like tagged before the left hand touched third, and right hand missed the bag. You really think they're just going to give the Guardians a call? And he's out, and the runner wasn't safe at home. And also, Torkelson AJ Hinch said he thought Spencer Torkelson would be okay for tomorrow, but he did go for x-rays after the game. But yeah, you think the umpires are going to favor the Guardians? Come on. But just, it's when you go 2 for 23 with RISP, you can't find it because you need that big hit, because they desperately need a big hit and can't find them. Same reason, like, for example, the Cincinnati Reds will get eliminated now against my Dodgers. You can't get a big hit. Like, they just can't get the big hits with RISP whenever they have the chance. And that overturn did not change the entire game. You had multiple opportunities with runners in scoring position. Stop crying. If you can't beat the Guardians, maybe you don't deserve to make the next round of the playoffs. And when the Guardians bullpen shuts you down, that's also on you. You had chances and you didn't capitalize on them. I get tired of fans making excuses. It's just an excuse. When you have 1 for 15 with runners in scoring position, a missed call, if what you think is a missed call, it doesn't impact you. It doesn't impact it. Sure, a run was scored, I guess, but you went 4. You had 4. The Guardians bullpen went 4 scoreless innings. The Tigers' offense can't hit with RISP. I felt both teams have good pitching, but offensively they aren't great. But the Guardians came through today when it mattered. If you're gonna blame somebody for this loss, it's gonna be the offense with runners in scoring position. Hell, even the 9th they had the bases loaded. I know it's 2 outs, but still. If there's another guy, it's gotta be Troy Melton. 3 hits, 4 runs out of that bullpen, and Herder, who's even been good, gives up a 3-run shot. So that 8th inning, 4 hits, 5 runs combined from Melton and Herder. Troy Melton is a rookie. I don't know if I would have had him there in the 8th inning, honestly. Not sure why he is that even why he was out there. Honestly, I'm not sure that's the guy you want out there, but also the offense didn't do shit with runners in scoring position. While the Guardians give them their credit, the offense was shit yesterday. First 7 innings today, 7.1 innings, they sucked again. But also a mistake. Why'd you take Casey Mize out after 3 innings? I swear, these managers are having such short leases with their starters. Like, Casey Mize could have went more than 3 innings. I thought they got some good length from Holton and Finnegan out of their bullpen, but then Troy Mountain and Herter fucked it up. But also, the offense not being able to score with Risp hurt them. But yeah, Casey Mize, 3 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 2 walks, 1 strikeout from Casey Mize. They take him out after 3 innings. I think he had like 62 pitches. But they give the solo homer to Valera. But the bullpen threw a total of 74 pitches. You're going to need your bullpen for tomorrow, by the way. He gave 1 hit today. 1. And he was pulled after 62 pitches. Pretty stupid, but whatever. That's just MLB nowadays. Or these managers are just having such short leases in the playoffs. Tanner Bobby, 4.2 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. Got into a little jam there at the start, but then he got 3 straight strikeouts to get out of it. But the starting pitchers have not gone long in these playoff games. Some of them, like you had Crochet and Blake Snell go long in their games, like 7, 8 innings, but I feel like the Tigers just went to the bullpen early. Too early. Tanner Bobby wasn't great, but he was okay. He only gave up 1 run, which was huge. Let's go to the bullpen. Sobrowski, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Gaddis, 0.2 innings, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Tim Herron, 0.2 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks. He strikes out 2. Jacob Jonas, 0.2 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Cade Smith, 1.1 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Phenomenal job by this damn bullpen. They struck out a total of 11 Tigers hitters. Like, the Tigers were able to get hits and walks, it's just they couldn't get the big hit when they needed it. But for the Guardians offense, hit the Quan, 1 for 4. Valera, 1 for 2, and an RBI with a solo homer. Schneemann. Ramirez, 0 for 1, 3 walks in a run. Manzardo was 0 for 4. Bo Naylor, 1 for 4, 3 RBIs. How about Bo Naylor with the 3-run homer to really clinch this game? Arias, 0 for 4. DeLauder, 0 for 2 and a walk. His MLB debut had a rough moment in center field with that drop ball in the first inning. Better than that, he was meh. Kafis, 1 for 3, and Rocchio, 1 for 3 and RBI with a homer. The one that took the lead there in the 8th in that big 8th inning. The Tigers, their bullpen, Holton, 2.1 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Holton goes 2.1 scoreless innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Then you go to Kyle Finnegan out of the pen. 1.2 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Then you go to Mountain, 0.1 innings, 3 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, an intentional walk, and no strikeouts. Brant Herter, 0.2, 1 hit, 1 run, no walks, no strikeouts. So it was they pitched pretty well to the first 7 innings, but just fell apart there in the 8th inning for Detroit for their offense. Meadows was 1 for 5, Torres 1 for 4, Carpenter 2 for 4 and a walk, Torkelson 0 for 3 and a walk, Riley Green 1 for 3, Perez 0 for 5. He's been awful lately. Dangler 0 for 3, 2 walks. McKinstry 0 for 2, 2 walks. And Baez 2 for 1 and an RBI. Pinch hitters Jahmai Jones and Malloy were each 0 for 1. They loaded the bases there in the 9th inning, but they didn't do anything. So they ended 1 for 15 with Risk when they were 1 for 12. So the series is evened up at 1, ladies and gentlemen, in this best of 3 AL wildcard series. We get a game 3 tomorrow. Winner take all. Winner plays the Seattle Mariners. The Guardians had 6 hits, 6 runs, 6-6. Almost the devil. They had 2 errors. 1 in the first, 5 in the 8th. Detroit had 7 hits, 1 run, no errors. They scored 1 in the 4th. They had so many chances with runners in scoring position, just never capitalized. The Guardians were lucky they were in this game. But then they made the Tigers pay. They made the Tigers pay for letting them hang around. They let them hang around. And when you let a team like this hang around, eventually they're going to have a big inning. And it happened in the 8th inning. You know, the Tigers fans are probably upset about that one call that didn't go their way. But you should be more upset that your offense went 1 for 15 with runners in scoring position. And that your bullpen blew it in the 8th inning. I know they're not going to be perfect, but they gave up the 5 runs. The umpires didn't give up 5 runs. The umpires didn't make you go 1 for 15 with runners in scoring position. Had a chance to close the series, and you didn't do it. Now, big game 3 tomorrow. I mean, I had a feeling this would go to a game 3. And it'll be Jack Flaherty against Slade the Demon Sassoni. 1:08 p.m. Eastern for game 3. So we'll see who advances tomorrow to play the Seattle Mariners in the ALDS. So that's all I say. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Peace.